How you guys doing today out there? I hope you all getting ready. Facebook Live. What we're about to do is a live demonstration here, talking about our Now We Know campaign. Guys, we want you to understand something in reference to this campaign. Most people have been hearing about it, wondering, and many individuals out there think that our campaign was designed for women, but it's truly designed for men, because men had no idea what our women went through out there in terms of their monthly cycles that's been taking place. And once we were educated, we were blown away. I want to honestly just have a little fun as we're preparing to share this information with you guys on today with my good friend, Mr. Devon Coleman. And ironically, guys, we're in Orlando, Florida right now doing this video, okay? This happened in Tampa, Florida, when I had a chance in the hotel lobby of the Renaissance Hotel to see what you guys are about to see. Can I be honest, in today's Facebook world, guys, I thought the guy was losing his mind. I said something is wrong with him when he pulled out what he pulled out and he showed me what he showed me. But I tell you, once I saw the demonstration, I went from this guy is losing his mind and he's crazy to this boy's a genius, because we realized that we had it. I want to get right into it on tonight. For a lot of our ladies out there, you guys are about to see this, and most of you all, you're familiar with it, especially our ladies. You know, this is a sanitary napkin here. Y'all right on time, ladies. Come on in. Come on in, ladies. They came in laughing like, oh my goodness. Come on, we having fun. We let them see that. That's right. Film that. They need to see. They came in laughing like, oh my goodness, this is the wrong meeting. But I want to say to you guys that when this gentleman pulled out a sanitary napkin, I want to say to you guys, I thought he was losing his mind. I was very, very familiar with the sanitary napkins because I got a wife and 3 daughters, so I was accustomed to buying them. I knew what they were about. I knew where to purchase them. I knew the purple bag with the overnight with the wings, 28 in a pack. I knew where they were located at CVS, Walmart, because I was buying them all the time. So when this man took this sanitary napkin out and said, Mr. Crump, we want to show you what we're about to introduce to the United States, I'm going to be honest with you guys. My energy was bad. And I said to myself, this guy's losing his mind if he's thinking I'm going to get involved with anything dealing with a sanitary napkin. Here's what I want you guys to see. I want y'all to take a look at this. For the purpose of this demonstration, we're going to use a 10-hour pad. Now, I want you to listen to what I'm about to say to you and show you. We found out that the sanitary napkin and the tampon industry is one of the only industries on the planet, listen to this, ladies and gentlemen, that can get away with false advertising. Let me tell you why. Ladies out there, when was the last time one of these held you guys for 10 hours? Never, ever, ever. But I want you to see this for the purpose of this demonstration. This is what we're going to use, all right? Then this guy says to me, Mr. Crump, he says, this is the product, Cherish, that we're going to introduce to the United States. And I'm saying to myself, listen, guys, y'all can stop calling my name in this meeting because I'm not getting involved. I don't care if this pad grow wings and fly off the table. I will have nothing to do with this opportunity because I don't know about you all, but selling sanitary napkins is just not sexy. That's not nothing I wanted to be a part of or be involved with. But I want you guys to look at this. Ladies, what's the first thing y'all notice about this pad? It's thin. Y'all say that as a choir everywhere we go around the country. But I want you to notice something else. It's also smaller. Not only is it thinner, it's also smaller than the 10-hour pad that I just put up there. But I want you to take a look at this. I'm going to put them side by side so you guys get a chance to see for yourselves. Now, the one thing we found out, many of the doctors that we've been consulting with, guess what they've educated us about? That the average woman, when she's having her feminine flow, that's my wife told me to call it, feminine flow, she gives off anywhere from 15 to 50 milliliters per day. Now, ladies, we know some women are less, some women are a lot heavier. But I want you to see this. For the purposes of this demonstration, we are going to take 50 milliliters. Pastor Greg, I'm coming over to your screen because I don't want the people out there to think we're cheating. I want you guys to see that that's 50. Is that 50, sir? Can you confirm?
Yes, sir, that's 50.
Okay. Now, what I'm going to do with this 50 is I'm going to put on this 10-hour pad here, right? And I want you guys to pay attention on what's about to happen. And I'm sitting there this whole time. I'm negative. I'm negative Ned. Because I'm like, man, this dude has bamboozled me into this meeting about some sanitary napkins. But I want you to pay attention close, Pastor Greg, to what I'm about to do. I'm about to walk a tightrope for the Facebook crowd today. I just did 50 on the thicker pad. Now I'm doing 75. I'm halfway between 50 and 100. Would you agree?
Agree.
75 milliliters I'm going to put on a smaller, thinner pad when I just poured 50 on the other pad, confirmed by Pastor Greg. Watch this, guys. I'm going to now show you the power of our cherished product and why this product is sweeping the nation and blowing everybody's mind, and they can't believe the results that women are getting in terms of our product. Is it all emptied out?
Yeah.
Here's what I want to say to you guys. Most women don't realize what's the problem and the challenge why they have it every month. Many of the issues that many of our women are facing. I'm going to show you this very simple point. It's going to be mind-blowing. That's the biggest challenge that many of our women are facing. When I was shown this, that's when I got serious about what I saw. Because here's what I said to myself. The mind at this point is not about you. What type of selfish man would you be if you don't at least get this information for the women in your life that you love and you care about? Guys, I would never ever use one of these products, but I'm passionate about it because there are women in my life that I love and I care about, and they deserve to know about this information. Here's what I want you guys to see. I'm going to take the longer, thicker, 10-hour pad, right? And I'm going to place it, and I barely have to touch it, and I can almost assure you and tell you that my hands are soaked and wet. Now watch this. This right here is the issue that many of our women are facing. Here's the problem. You're wet. You have blood. You have moisture. There have been women who told us urine leakage. Your body is 98.6 degrees. And then the chemical makeup of the products that's on the shelves. All of this is going back to your body. There's no way of release. This is the problem that's happening. And we're going to show you this chemical makeup before we wrap up. But this is important on what you guys need to see. Now, if y'all paying attention, how many milliliters did I pour on the thicker pad? 50. Now, how many milliliters did I pour on the smaller, thinner pad?
75.
Everybody with me?
Yeah.
I'm going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to be fair. And I'm going to press. Hold on. Am I pressing?
Yes.
Pressing?
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Somebody else press.
You ready for this? You couldn't get a drop on here. Now, when I saw this, I started saying the crazy guy is a genius. Because now my mind was blown because I just saw something in front of my eyes that made all the sense in the world, and I knew we had changed the game for women. Well, how did you know that? Because as I started off, I was buying the product every month for my wife and my kids. And I knew what they were going through. Not only that, I knew how they were going through them. Because there was times when I would go to the store and buy it while they were still in the process of their feminine flow. Watch this, guys. I had to go back. Because it wasn't enough in the way that they were running through them. So I need you to see this. The big difference in what Cherish is offering to what's out there. There is no comparison. And for those that are wondering, well, what is the price of y'all product? Y'all ready? $5.
$5.
Exactly what's on the shelf. And then for those women that's out there saying, you know what? Beautiful product, but it's not for me. Yes, it is for you. You got daughters. You got granddaughters. You got wives. You got sisters. You got nieces. But hold on. We don't just have day pads. We have night pads. We have overnights with this technology. And we also have panty liners. Because we found out about older women that's past their cycle. They wear panty liners on a daily basis. We got y'all covered too. Now, as we're wrapping up, I need you guys to see this. Y'all ready for this? I'm going to take 2 cups before we close out. And I'm going to make it real obvious. I'm going to make it really obvious. Is it obvious, guys? No, that's not obvious enough. that the cup on the right has more cup than the cup on the left, more water.
Yes.
Is this obvious right here?
Yes.
I want y'all to see this. Now what I'm going to do is I want you guys to see the chemical makeup of the products that's on the shelf. This is very important right here. The first thing I want you to see is this is made out of some sort of synthetic material. Now I understand why women are so groggy, emotional, and have those different attitudes during that time of month. You know why? This feels like sandpaper in my hand, and it's also wet. So now to have this rubbing up against a woman throughout that time frame, that's why many women have been sharing with us, I'm raw during that time of month. I'm chafing and rashing. I can understand why now. This is wet and has a sandpaper feel to it. But hold on, guys, we're still not done. I want you to see this. To me, products was designed to harm you. Let me show you why. This is nothing more than blue dye. Ink. Here's what I want you to see in here. With your body being 98.6 degrees, you have blood, you have moisture, you have urine leakage. It's all closed in back to your body. Watch this, guys. This ink begins to fade. Guess what happens, ladies? When it begins to fade, guess where it's going? Into your bloodstream. So now you're causing even more challenges for women outside of the wetness. But I want you to see this as well. Most people think, Mr. Carlisle, this is just some beautiful, pretty cotton. You're wrong. A lot of times this is made up out of old trash from the landfills, along with old newspapers that they bleach. I want you to hear this, guys. There's an 8-step bleaching process. So y'all not hearing bleach. So guess what, ladies? More chemicals are brought in, chlorine. That's down there in your innermost private parts. I want you guys to see and understand what I'm trying to show you here. This absorbency is nothing more than trash, and it looks all pretty and look all white to you all. But I want to show you something. I'm going to put it in the water, and as it sits here, I'm going to actually put that cup up. In fact, you know what? Come on, Mr. Coleman. Come here, Pastor. You see that yellowish? See how yellowish is turning? It has a little film to it. It's showing you now how it's changing colors already. But it was just pretty and white. And it's not absorbing anything. But I want you to take a look at this. This is nothing more than a trash bag that's now closed in to our women. So you have, I want you to see this. Bruce, take a look at this. You have wetness and moisture. You have dye. You have synthetic material with a body that's 98.6 degrees. You have bleach. You have chlorine. And all of this is wrapped in. But here's where it's scary at. And you have no ventilation. It has no choice but to go back to our women. And your skin is the biggest organ on your body. But now, we're going to be fair. We broke their pads down. We're going to break the cherish pad down as well. Hold on here. I want y'all to see this. How much? How many milliliters did I pour in our pad? Y'all remember?
75.
75? Come on. Young lady, you're a guest, right?
Yes.
You don't know me, right? You never saw me in your life.
Never.
I poured 75. Is it wet or is it dry?
It's dry.
It's dry. Is it rough or is it soft?
Soft.
Guys, we got soft cotton that's designed almost like the cotton that's in women's underwear. See, the technology we put together is intentional because we wanted you to have a comfortable experience. But I'm still not done. If you take our negative ion strip that's inside our pads, it's like the microchip inside of a computer. Let me show you why. It's also infused with nano silver. Nano silver helps with the pain. So, for example, if you do your own independent research on negative ions, and listen, don't go to Google, because I know what all y'all thinking. Well, what the doctors have to say? Go to WebMD. Go to the doctor website and type in negative ions. Guess what you're going to find out? Negative ions, by nature, are known as the vitamins of the air. It eats away at bacteria. That's why women have been saying, no smell, no aroma. Guess what, guys? The nano silver is helping with the pain. Guess what we found out, ladies? When you guys are cramping, it's because your uterus is contracting. Negative ions by nature, guess what it does? It relaxes the uterus. For you guys to understand a true negative ion environment, you ready? When you're at the beach, you're at a waterfall, when it's about to be a thunderstorm. That's a negative ion environment. Fellas, you ever notice when you're on the beach with your wife, there's nothing you can do to make her mad. She kicked back with her legs. Why? She's relaxed because of the environment, and that's what the product is designed to do for a woman's body, to help her out in terms of that product. Guys, we're getting testimonies from women. This is their testimonies. You can go to nowweknow.net and you can read these testimonies. My cycle was 7 to 10 days. It's only 3 now. It's only 5 days. Their cycles are being cut down because the process for them has been a lot easier. They don't have so much of the contracting or any of that that's been taking place because of our negative ion strip. You'll find inspired distributors that have the cherished products. They walk around with this strip inside their shoes because it helps with the pain. You got people that's giving us testimony, they've been putting it on their knees because it helps with the pain. And we'll leave it here. Whoever wanted it, you try it out, and let's see where it goes from there. But hold on. Let's be fair here today. I did their absorbency system, so it's only fair that I do ours. I want you guys to take a look at this. I'm going to obviously put it in a cup that has the most amount of water. I don't want to do it in a cup that has the least amount, but you got to see this. I got to come in front of the camera for this part. What do you guys notice about the exterior of our absorbency system?
It has holes in it.
It has holes in it. It's perforated. Guess why it's designed that way? Breathability. We want ventilation down there for a woman. We want her body to be able to breathe along with the absorbent. The reason why that napkin was dry that we put on there after we put 75 milliliters, our product is designed, the absorbency system takes any type of moisture that hits that pad and locks it away from the woman's body. So the surface is always comfortable and dry until she decides to get to her next change. I want y'all to see this. If you take a look at the exterior of our absorbency system, for those that's looking, you can see the little 4 tracks here. It looks like little lines, like a racetrack. Remember the trash bag? Watch this. And not only that, if you look real closely, we have the soft cotton fibers. That's in the exterior of our product. This is also porous. Breathability. We want that young lady to be able to breathe during that time of month in terms of our exterior. Now here's the big question. Guys, how long have I been sitting the 10-hour pad in the cup that had the least amount of water? How long would you guys say it's been sitting?
About 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Yeah. Are we getting any absorbency that's taking place?
No, sir.
None, right? Everybody's a witness. Here's the big question. How long have our absorbency system, watch this, 75 milliliters are poured on the pad before I put it in the cup with the most amount of water? How long would y'all say it's been sitting there?
About a minute, 2 minutes.
Minute, 2 minutes? Y'all ready for this? You can't get a drop out of here.
What the?
1 drop. Oh, no, hold on. I know what y'all saying. He's from New Orleans. He got a trick cup. Y'all ready? Cherish has literally turned a liquid to a solid.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I want y'all to see this. I want you to take a look at this product after pouring 75 milliliters of water on it and putting it in a cup that had the most amount of water. But I'm still not done. You can't take no more, $100. I want y'all to understand something, guys. In terms of our Now We Know campaign, I want you to hear our hearts now. Listen, it's 4 men who formulated this company. We got tired of watching campaigns out there keep educating you about your problem. Here's what I'm trying to say, and I'm not trying to be insensitive. A person is already sick. I don't need you to keep telling me how sick I am. What I need you to do is now present a solution. See, Now We Know points out the problem of what's happening to our women with these tampons and these sanitary napkins that's on the shelf. cherishes the problem is the solution that we presented to the problem that women are facing. So this has been a match made in heaven in terms of what Inspire has been able to do in terms of our product. Before I let you guys go on today, you got to see this. I'm going to take our whiteboard here and I'm going to move it over here. I need you guys to take a look at this for a second before I let you guys go.
Mr. Crump, there is some confusion on the timeline in terms of how much the actual product costs. Can you?
Ready?
Yes.
$5. Our product is $5 for our panty liners, our day pads, our night pads, and our overnights. The same exact price as what's on the shelf. We got a product that's 1,000 times better for the same exact price. Women, we putting y'all in the hard spot. We ain't giving you nothing to think about when it comes to what product I should be using. Guess what we're finding out from many of the ladies? They use our panty liners throughout the month, preparing their uterus with the technology of the negative ion strip for when their cycle comes. So now it's been an easy transition into their cycles now because they're using the technology in the product on a monthly basis that's helping their process. Let me go in my other magic bag here. I want you guys to see this before we wrap up. Mr. Coleman, I already know the people out there asking. Pastor Greg, Carlisle, you got me excited. How much does it cost to be involved with this company, to be a distributor? Y'all ready? Get ready. $35. $35, listen to what I'm about to tell you, per year.
What?
Every 12 months.
Yes.
Once a year, $35. But here's the thing I want you to understand about what we're about to do, what we're doing, and what I'm going to show you all. Many individuals, you go about this business the wrong way. You know why? You think this is another one of those things where you got to run after your family, friends, and associates. You know they're already negative. They don't want everything you brought to them. They don't want to get involved. Most people are falling asleep at the wheel on the churches, the sororities, the fraternities, the alumni associations, all these nonprofit organizations. These people are always looking for what, guys? Money. You actually have the answer to a lot of their prayers. That's why we're getting so many bishops and pastors that's partnering with us, because now they're seeing the vision of what we offer. Let me show you how. For $35, we give you a website and what's called a back office. There's no paperwork involved in this business. You're able to get your website and all your sales are tracked online. Watch this. That organization, that church, that alumni association, that sorority, that fraternity, they never, ever have to have any inventory. Watch this, guys. For $35, they go to the organization's website. The company is going to ship the product straight to the individual's front door. What we in turn is going to do on a $5 product is we're going to give $1.40 to that organization for having their supporters go to their website. Hold on. I already know what y'all saying. I done did this 1,000 times. I know what you're thinking. Demond, $1.40. I'm not excited. Well, here's the first question I want to say to you before I go any further. How much you getting off the tampons and the pads that you've been buying now? Tell me what's the last check you got from them that you've been buying, hold on, for the last 20 years. You've got nothing. But let me show you how powerful this $1.40 is, guys. When I first saw this deal, Mr. Carlton Dewberry, when I first saw this, I jumped out of my seat and the man is here when I saw it. And here's what I said to him. I said, sir, I want you to put me on the books for 1 million customers in my first 12 to 18 months. You mean to tell me all I got to do is drive people to the website? The company going to ship the product to their front door and they're going to cut the check back to me? Watch this. If you follow my mathematics, that was going to put my family and I at $1.4 million a month residually. How you know it's residual, Demond? How you know people going to buy it every month? I'm glad y'all asked. You ready for this? If Mary was comfortable and dry in January, do you think she won't be comfortable and dry in February? You think she's coming back in March? You think she's going to visit us again in April? In other words, what I'm trying to show you guys, you got something that's a necessity. You don't have to sell a woman on being comfortable and dry. You don't have to present a PowerPoint presentation and be a good articulate speaker for her to understand, sis, you won't be wet or dry at the end of the month. What I'm trying to get you guys to see is, when I saw this, here's what I said to myself. The power of $1.40 on $5, that blew my mind. Because I was blown away that they were willing to pay that much. That's what people are not gathering. So to the organization out there that have 100,000 members, 50,000 members, 20,000 members, hey guys, for $35 a year, you have constant, consistent revenue that can come into the organization. You ready for this? With no muscle. That has to take place. But I'm still not done. Most people always say to me, the money. You don't think your numbers are just a little too high for the average person? Let me say something to the listening audience. I ain't coming down. Y'all got to come up. That's the vision that I saw. If your vision is 1,000 customers and you want to be conservative, well, watch this, guys. Make your $1,400 a month and we love you. We going to pay you. That's not my vision. I knew what I saw, and this vision was for starters, to get the engine turning. But I'm still not done. Guess what we're finding out, guys? I saw. Most women, when they're buying the product, they actually buy all four. It's $20. So give me a panty liner, give me a day pad, give me a night, give me an overnight. So they'll spend that $20 like it's nothing. But I want you guys to see this. You ready? If you take that same mathematics with the same group of people, I need y'all to see where I'm going. That's 5.6 million. I'm talking residually. I say this to you guys before I close and get out of y'all way so we all can go home. I want to share something with you guys. One of the main reasons I got started when I first saw this was because I had a vision for earning $100 million a year in commissions. That was my vision. That's what I was speaking. That's what I was believing. That was my personal affirmation. And every company I was going to and sitting down with the owners, they was doing their song and their dance, showing me their products, but they didn't understand my vision. When I was looking at their products, I said, I can't make $100 million with this. I can make 10 million, 2.5. I was stuck on my vision. And when I saw this demonstration, the peace came over me. Fireworks went off inside of me. I says, I found the vehicle that's going to get me to the $100 million a year that I've been believing for. I found it right here, behind $35. What I'm trying to tell you guys is, the person that invited you to look at this demonstration on tonight, I want you to hear my heart. You got a $35 you're faced with today to get started. To have your website set up, your back office, driving traffic to your website, the company is shipping to their front door, and the commissions are being paid back to you and your family. Guys, I will be remiss. I'm about to put this guy on the spot. He don't even know this, and I know he's going to be mad with me, but I'll have to deal with it later. Guys, we got the CEO of our company here on today. The chief executive officer, he's hiding in the back behind the camera, but he coming front and center. I want you guys to understand something about the man that's at the helm of our company. He's made millions upon millions of dollars in the direct sales industry. He's an author. He's authored books. He was a former sports attorney. He represented athletes. The guy's been having patent on products since he was a young man in his early 20s. He's taken companies public. He's a marketing genius. What I'm trying to get you guys and see to understand is that we have a vision. And I want you guys to monitor and watch this company. 2018, our goal is $50 million in revenue. We did almost 10% of that in 8 months in 2017. We did right at about 4.6 million in total revenue in 8 months of business we've been open. Our goal this year is 50 million. And with this man genius, and his help, we're going to make it happen. So I want to bring on up to the front Mr. Spencer Iverson to close us out on tonight, guys. My man.
Hey guys, everything's really already been said. We're really honored to be here with Mr. Carlisle and his group. Super excited, and Bruce as well, his partner, the staff. Also have Pastor Greg. If you just got a chance to really learn his story. He heard about the vision of Inspire and instantly went into action. Matter of fact, all the stuff you see, we set this up in 5 minutes. It was not a part of our day, but because of the belief and the vision of Mr. Carlisle, Bruce, and Greg, and Pastor Greg, they said, look, let's get this going right now. All of a sudden now we on Facebook Live. It's snowing outside in Orlando right now, and I don't know where this cold weather came from. I thought we were getting away to some warm climates, man. Mickey Mouse got a styrofoam, a headband, all kind of stuff. But look, guys, we have nothing to sell you, right? We're excited about the residual nature of this product. It's an absolute necessity. Like we said on the Facebook Live a little bit earlier, as men, because the question that we get all the time, and a lot of times, is why are men at the forefront of this? I mean, you four guys, you're talking about sanitary napkins. Well, here's why. We should be ashamed of ourselves, guys. Mm-hmm. That for so long we put our heads in the we buried our heads in the sand about this issue that is so relevant to our women. We now understand, we now get it, that this is such a natural and beautiful part of a woman's life. And you know what? I'm talking about me personally. I have a daughter who's 15 years old, and I was just so insensitive. And when I look at the average woman who know that every 30 days that the pain is coming. And yet, as a guy, as men, we're going to sit back and let you wash the dishes, clean the kitchen, take care of the kids, all that, and we just sit back and we're, wow, shame on us. Now we know better. Mm-hmm. Now we can be. So as a guy, wouldn't you want your man to understand, to get it? That's why this campaign is resonating all over the world. Radio shows, television shows. We'll be filming a national show in Los Angeles on January 31st that will appear on Fox News and Bloomberg Television. We just had a representative from Essence Magazine at our regional conference looking at doing things on a national scale. Behind the cameras, you have our global director of sales, Mr. Damon Coleman, who is building internationally in Jamaica. We had a conversation today about opening up in Trinidad. The entire world is awaiting the world's most comfortable sanitary napkin. We have nothing to sell you all. Come and join our campaign. Come and join the movement. Guys, be inspired. Thank you for joining us on tonight.
Wow.
Oh, we're going to take a picture, or what are we doing?
Steve Jobs came with the iPad.
We coming with the dry pad.